Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. You're in a special place. Good one on tap as we get set for this one between Dallas and New England. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
It will be clear and mild for today's game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting set for this one. Chris, any comments before we kick this one off?
I think the thing is you have to have good quarterback play, because if you have that, you can withstand a lot of adversity. The team with that definitely has an advantage here.
The Patriots come out in the ace formation. He needs to make a decision. Brings this one in. Tackled around the 46-yard line. Not too bad a pass there.
Not too bad at all. And sometimes those little touch throws are actually more difficult than the bullet passes. Kind of hard to come up with the timing to hit the receiver right in stride, but that was well thrown.
Blue 20. Watch the ball. Under.
He drops back. Throws right. There for the reception. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
They'll throw on first down. Dumps it out right. Can't complete it. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. Brady steps up to the line, 3 wide receivers.
Blue 20. Blue 20.
Drops back to pass. Gets the pass away. Newman knocks it away. And he just managed to get a piece of it. Nice play by the defender.
And as a receiver, you really have to do a better job of coming back to the football at that point. You have to help the quarterback.
Back to throw. Surveys the field with the catch. He makes a great open field tackle. A solid gain on that pass play, but it'll still be short of the first down.
And there's really nothing a defense likes better than those third and long situations where they can play passively. They don't have to worry about giving up the big play. Just come up and make the tackle. Good hit that time. Good solid tackle.
Kick is up, and he got all of this one. Right down the middle. That was a great kick from that distance.
It really was, wasn't it? There are no field goal kicker jokes going on the sideline right now. Just a lot of love.
And here's the kick. Taken from the 3-yard line. Hit and dropped at the 30. Now we'll see how the offense responds as they come onto the field for the first time. Barber, the lone back. Huge pressure by the defense. He's tackled at about the 41. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
Here we go.
They go with the toss. He's hammered in the backfield. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
He's looking to throw. Passes it. Tipped away. Creighton wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Third down, 14 yards for a first. Ball on the 38-yard line.
All right, here we go.
He drops back. Scans the field. And it's caught. Knocked out at the 41-yard line. That completion won't amount to much, and they'll wind up short of the first on the play.
Very disappointing for an offense to get a completion and not get the first down. The receiver's job there is to make somebody miss. Clearly have to give the defense credit there. They won.
They down it at the 7. And they take the field again, looking to capitalize on their previous drive, which resulted in a field goal. New England get a 4-wide set.
Ready. Blue 20. Blue 20.
Drops back on first down. Brady has time to throw. Threw it right to him, but he can't hang on. Oh my, the quarterback is lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Yeah, you try and fit some of those into some tight holes, and every once in a while, you're going to get one pick, but that was a pretty good play by the defense.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
Looking to throw. Looks down the field. It's completed. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Looks for a man open. Passes to his left. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. He tried to force that one in.
He's one of those quarterbacks who trusts his arm maybe a little bit too much. He should have never thrown that ball.
Maroney is the lone setback. 3 receivers in the formation.
Wide 20. Regular. Left.
He's looking to throw. Short throw to the left. The defender gets him to the ground. Good read of the defense on that fast play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
Little handoff. Dropped behind the line. That's going to bring up a 4th down. Tough break for the offense.
Yeah, they went to the run hoping they would pick up the first down. Of course, I've been hoping to be a rock star all my life, and neither one of those things happened.
Gets the punt away. Newman takes it at the 36. He tries to spin, but he's brought down. That guy just showed off some pretty good skills on that return.
I thought for sure he was taking that one back to the house. You know, anytime you get a guy with that kind of skill level in the open field with a little room to run, good things are going to happen.
He drops back to pass. And they get him there for the sack. And that was a nice play to get in there for the sack.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
Back to pass. Throws on the run. No connection this time. There may have been some miscommunication on that.
Or it may have just been a really bad pass. I'm voting for the latter.
Or entry to the lot will not be permitted. No refunds will be issued. Please note that at that point, you will be responsible for finding alternative parking.
Romo drops back. And they get to him.
Not much point in going for this one. I expect to see him punt it away here.
McBriar is the punter. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Fielded at the 19. Tackled around the 31-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest. They were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
20.
Drops back. On the run, he throws it. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 39-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Ready. Regular. Blue 20. Blue 20.
Pitch out. Brought down behind the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Wide 20. Wide. Regular.
They'll throw for the first. Goes through his read. The back makes the catch, and he has a lane. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Looking to throw. Dumps it out left. And he dropped him in the open field. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Drops back to pass. James gets his hand on it. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Ready. Regular.
Brady with the give. And it looks short from up here. Got a couple, but will still be short of the marker.
Yeah, and for a minute it looked like he might slip out of there, but the defense got there. The pursuit was all over it, and they made a nice stop.
He punts it. Into the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. He's brought down at the 20-yard line, and the halfback has nowhere to go. From their own 20-yard line. 7 defensive backs in on this one. Romo looking to throw. He needs to get rid of it. Romo will be sacked. They have to find a way to provide better protection for it.
You're absolutely right. There was not a very good blocking scheme on that one. If you can't get them blocked with 5 guys, you got to start leaving in 6, maybe even 7. These are tremendous pass rushers in this game today.
Looking to throw. Surveys the field. It's incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Welker takes it at the 45. He tries to spin, and he is dropped. They gave up way too many yards on the return there, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, without a doubt. As part of the coverage team now, you've got to free yourself from that blocker as quickly as possible. And if you can't do that, you're going to give up some big returns.
A little misdirection. He fights forward to about the 33. They get 2 yards.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Inside give. And they get him about the 27-yard line. So that's a gain of about 5, and so it'll be 3rd down. The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on 3rd down.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
He drops back to pass. Short throw to the right. He's pushed out at about the 21. No trouble airing it out. That gives him 100 yards already.
Not a bad first quarter, huh? And before the game, this quarterback was telling me his arm felt great in practice all week, so we'll see how he holds up for the remainder of the game.
Brady will look to pass. He throws right. Comes down with it. What a hit! Nothing wrong with that pass. Just for a good game.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Ready. Wide 20. Wide 20. Regular. Get your hands up.
Back to pass. Passes to his left. Great open field tackle. Washington picks them up about 5 yards on that pass play, and that one will move the sticks.
Now we're starting to see this offense get in a nice little rhythm. The quarterback hasn't thrown an incompletion yet on this drive. They look sharp.
Brady looking to throw. Moves to his right. Defender gets his hand on it. Welkert was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. 6 yards away from pay dirt here. New England goes with the ace set here.
Ready. Regular.
Don't let your man make the play. What we got?
Maroney gets the call again. He's brought down right around the 4-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. New England sends a man in motion.
Roger. I can do it. Down.
Tosses it out. And they're not going to get it. Great stop. Falk picks up about 4 yards on the toss play. So it's 4th down. He shouldn't have a problem with this one. Kick is up. And it's good. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. Not a bad kick. He'll return it from the 1. Dropped at the 31. The offense takes the field, and we'll see if they can put something together after their last drive ended with a 3 and out. Offset I formation in the backfield. Nice play fake. Makes the catch. He got depleted. That was a great catch in coverage.
And the defense has to be sick. They were right there. They had him completely covered, and this guy with those great hands just went up and made another play.
The defense has him surrounded. Brought down at the 46-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
Up the middle. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Gain of a handful. 1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. Romo is lined up under center. Single set backfield this time. Here's the give. And they get him around the 32-yard line. This back just made those 10 yards look easy. 2nd down and very short coming up. Dallas lines up in a double tight set.
Here we go. Hard count. Let's go.
Feeds it to the back. He's tackled around the 28-yard line, and that run gets him the 1st down. Nice job.
4-yard gain for a 1st down there. It's nice when you don't always have to throw the ball in that situation.
Barber alone in the backfield.
Here we go. Let's go.
He drops back. He throws it. Fumble. Webster gets the loose ball. Big-time play by this defense.
And wide receivers are so used to making jukes and moves out there, and sometimes they just get loose with the football. That one's stripped away, and that's a big play.
Ready. Wide 20.
They give it to the tailback. He fights forward to about the 23. A pickup of about 3.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker, a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
Scans the field. Jenkins has the pick. Tackled around the 23-yard line. Boy, the defense put the pressure on and forced the bad throw.
Well, you always hear that sometimes it's better to just take a sack, and clearly there it would have been. Of course, it's really easy for us to say. We don't have those 300-pound guys chasing us.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He doesn't get back to the line. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Looks to pass. Fires it right. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. A nice-looking play that time.
Yeah, when you see the blitz, you have to understand your own protections, because if your protection is sliding away from the blitz, you have no choice but to get it out of there to the hot receiver.
Throws it short. There for the catch. And he will lose yardage on the play. They lose 4 on that one.
As a quarterback, sometimes you just have to see a play breaking down and get rid of the football and try it again on the next down.
Let's go get it. All right, here we go.
James, 22 press. James.
Toby 32.
Hands it to the back. Cuts back, and he's dropped. A gain of 3 yards.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. Oh, you can't blame the quarterback there. A punishing blow by the defender.
And you know you're going to get hit as a wide receiver. You've got to hang on to those balls, but that was a big shot.
And right down the middle. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Decent kick. Fielded at the 4. They get him at the 21. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. We played a quarter. The score is 6-3. They'll get the ball here at the 21-yard line. Looks like 3 wideouts this time.
Wide, 20. Wide.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Goes through his read. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Blue 20. Blue 20.
Come on, let's go. Here comes what? Hang on.
Dumps it out left. Evans was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. From their own 21-yard line. Dallas brings in their quarter package, only 3 linemen on the field.
Wide, 20. Wide.
Regular.
Drops back. Gets the pass away. Tips it away. 4th down coming up, and we're probably going to see the punting unit. And watch out, they're going to bring the heat right here. Punts it. Newman fields it at the 42. What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Defense is getting pressure. He's dropped at the 45. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Drops back to pass. Rifles it out there. He's brought down at the 34. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
And they get him around the 29-yard line. Barber picks up 5 yards with the carry. They line up at the 29. Romo is under center. Only one man back here. Barber on the inside handoff. Brought down around the 14-yard line. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Gives it off. Tackled around the 9-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. The Patriots line up with 6 defensive backs. Someone jumped early down there.
Full start, offense.
He needs to pay a little better attention to what he's doing out there.
I think those are just embarrassing. You go back to the huddle and you hang your head and you give it, sorry. Sometimes those linemen look like little kids when they come back after penalties.
Drops back. Throws the bullet to the right. He's dropped around the 11-yard line. Glenn gets him about 3 yards on that completion. That'll make it 3rd down. 11 yards out. Romo lines up in the shotgun formation. And they use motion. Back to throw. Looks for a man open. Brings it in. Finally make the tackle, and it will be 1st and goal. Good pickup by the receiver.
And we've always talked about this receiver's big play ability. He may not be the fastest guy in the league, but you can tell he wants the ball in his hands in big situations.
He's under a heavy rush, and it's completed. He's dropped for a loss. He stopped short of the line on the play.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over it.
He'll get the call again. Into the end zone for a touchdown. Great time to go to the ground, and they scored pretty easily.
Yeah, the running back's always going to get the credit for the touchdown, but those guys up front were simply overpowering on that play. That back just got in behind them, and voila, touchdown.
And here's the extra point. Point after is good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Nice kick, plenty of distance. From his own goal line. Brought down at the 30. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Ready. Blue 20. Blue 20. Let's go left.
He's looking to throw. He needs to make a decision. Loose ball. They fall on it. And And the defense comes up with a big play there.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over and you're going to lose.
Romo with the give. And they get him at about the 17-yard line. Nothing doing on the halfback delay. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on the 18. Dallas lines up in the offset eye this time.
All right, here we go, Chris. Here we go. Let's go, keep playing. Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground again. Brought down right around the 16-yard line. Gain of 2, and that makes it 3rd down. Romo is in the gun. 4 wide receivers.
Here we go.
Witten motions to the right side.
Hey, let's go, baby.
Back to pass. Looks down the field. Makes the reception. He's dropped at the 15. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing 4th down. They call on the field goal unit here. This will be a 32-yard attempt. He missed it wide right. The snap was good, the hold was good, but he just couldn't get it through the uprights.
Not his best effort. You're being kind. That was pretty bad right there. And now you've got to go over and look at your teammates in the eyes as a field goal kicker. Know that they did all that work to get you down in position to do your job, and you couldn't get it done.
Makes the grab. And they get him at the 26-yard line. Watson gains about 4 yards there.
Let's go.
They come out in the nickel.
Ready. Blue 20.
Let that screen on here. Let's do it right and tight. King's right.
He's tackled around the 27-yard line. He might have gotten a yard at best.
And you can really see the defensive play calling becoming a little more aggressive now. They're blitzing on passing downs, they'll blitz on run downs, and that can really put a lot of pressure on an offensive line.
He lost yardage on the play. That was a poor series for this offense.
Yeah, the defense barely had to even break a sweat on that one. Defensively, when you can take an offense and get them off the field in 3 plays, that's pretty good stuff.
Punts it. Newman fields it at the 34. Huge hit, and he won't get very far on that return attempt.
Man, those guys were flying down the field. He didn't have a chance on that one. His blocker's got to do something for that poor guy out there, or he's going to get killed.
Let's go.
Guns it out. Pass completed. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped.
You know, a couple of things that really impressed me about Tony Romo. One is his accuracy, and that's always underrated. But the second thing is his quick release. We went back and timed his release and compared it to some of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played the game, and his release is as fast, if not faster, than any of them.
He's brought down around the 36-yard line, and simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
Just clank right off his hand. Owens wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. 3rd down, a couple of yards for the first. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
Turbo, Simba, peel one finger. Good game, 44 screw. Come on, G.
Play action. He throws left. And they get him at the 25. Pretty good gain right there.
You have so many people on this offense that you have to account for. The tight ends, the wide receivers, the running backs, even the quarterbacks. And now they're throwing to the fullback. That's almost not fair.
Let's go right.
Here's the give. He's dropped at about the 19-yard line. So that's a gain of about 5, and that will bring up second down. Dallas lines up in a double tight set. Here's the halfback. They bring him down, and it's first and goal. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Fakes the run. Intercepted. And the defense has to be celebrating after that one.
You know, the really top-notch quarterbacks in this league do not turn it over when they get the ball down and the other team's into the field. You have an opportunity at the very least to come away with a field goal. You have to take advantage.
They'll throw on first down. He needs to get the pass off. Into traffic, and it's picked off. To the 10. Brought down at the 5-yard line. What an interception by the cornerback.
You know, some of these corners are just freakish athletes right now. Oftentimes, they're the best athletes on the field. Maybe they don't have the skill set, great hands, great moves, whatever, but they are definitely among the fastest in the NFL.
Play action. Passes. End zone. The coaches have to be happy with that one.
Yeah, I guess they are. Anytime you draw up a play and it works to perfection like that, everybody's happy except the defense.
They're lining it up for the point after. Extra point is good. Kicks it off. He'll take it from the 2. Brought down at the 28-yard line. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. The Patriots come out in a single back formation. Looks to pass. He threw off his back foot. He's tackled at the 39-yard line.
Tom Brady has proven to be one of the most productive quarterbacks in the league and in league history. Sure, you've got some other guys in the league that you can argue maybe this guy's better, that guy's better. But when you look at this guy's career, he is clearly one of the best ever.
Here's the give. He didn't get back to the line. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
And they get him right around the 46-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Pitch left. Tackled at the 44-yard line. Around 3 yards there on the halfback toss. From the 44-yard line. New England comes to the line with 3 wide.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
On the ground with a tailback. He's tackled right around the 40-yard line. Maroney gets 3 yards on the carry. Offense facing a 3rd and 4. They'll work from the shotgun.
Ready. Blue 20.
He drops back to pass. Strong throw. And they get him around the 31-yard line.
Tom Brady is a guy who just has everything you look for at the quarterback position. He's smart, he has all the intangibles, he can make all the throws, and obviously he's a winner. No doubt about it, this guy's a future Hall of Famer.
Brady back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Is there for the catch. He gets knocked out of bounds at about the 21. Another fine pass and catch on that play.
I know we all talk about 40-yard dash times in the NFL, but as a receiver, if you are a great route runner and you understand what the defenses are trying to do to you, it doesn't matter if you run a 4.3 40. If you can get in and out of your cuts like this guy, you will always be able to play.
Brady lines up under center. Single backfield this time.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
They hand it off. Brought down at the 12. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. 2nd and 5 coming up here. This is the 10th play of the drive.
Ready.
The Patriots put a man in motion.
Blue 20.
Again, he'll get the call. They tackle him for a loss. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Ready.
Regular. Over tough, too straight. Come on, D. Left call.
He drops back. Tries for the end zone. Drops the sure pick. And not a good throw that time. He forced it right into coverage.
A guy who's known for taking some risks, but that was an unnecessary risk there. Lucky that wasn't intercepted.
Here's the kick. And it's good. Good kick that time as he puts it right through. He gets his leg into this one. He's tackled at the 27. The offense is looking to build off the momentum from their previous drive, which resulted in a touchdown.
Come on.
Out of the gun.
Tango off the top. Keep playing, brother. Turbo. Hey, watch the screen. Come on,
Here's the give. Tackled at the 32-yard line. So the draw to the halfback picks up 4. Dallas lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Witten takes off to the left side. He's looking to throw. The pass rush got him. They really are going to have to find a way to slow down the blitz.
Always thought it was so difficult to block linebacker blitzes because more often than not, it's a tight end or a back who has to try and step up and take on these great athletic, big pass rushing guys.
And he caught it. And there's 2 minutes remaining in the half. And that one will end up just a little bit short, Chris, but still a pretty nice pass.
Nice pass, but it's still 4th down. But if I know this offensive coordinator and this head coach, I'm thinking they may go for it here. They've had a big successful play. Why not take advantage of it with this one?
Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. He fields the punt at the 20, and they get him at the 24-yard line. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
He drops back. Goes through his read. Completed. Brought down at the 41-yard line.
I just can't remember a receiver who has changed the game more than Randy Moss. Defenses just live in fear of being embarrassed by this guy simply running by defensive backs. It's amazing all the different things they try to do to stop just him.
Tackle right around the 44-yard line. They get a nice pickup there.
Yeah, but he better be careful with those throws. That was pretty tight coverage. They got away with it that time, but I don't know in the future.
He looks to throw on 1st down, looking for an open man. Excellent open field tackle. New England takes a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. From the 36-yard line. Maroney, the lone back. Back to throw. He throws on the run. And the pass falls incomplete. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Wide, 20. Regular.
Back to pass. Short pass to his left. Goes out of bounds at the 34-yard line. Another positive gain through the air.
And it really helps when the quarterback gets the kind of protection he's getting so far in this one. This offensive line's doing a nice job building a pocket for this quarterback, and that's creating some nice passing lanes.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Maroney gains about 2 yards on the run.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your back. That was pretty that time.
And he catches it. And by staying on center. 4 receivers. The Patriots change their red line. First down, he's under pressure. Catch big. He's finally right down. Now will be first and goal. New England got a 4-wide set. Brady ball's notable. Brady drops back. He'll try the end zone. Oh, he rocked. The defender was able to get him.
Really, that came as a result of a pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
To the end zone, and it's on. Touchdown.
Here's what Tom can do. Yeah, surgical precision has the ball, come up with huge plays, press selections after that red set, 50 touchdown passes, getting picked out and set. I don't doubt anything this guy can do.
He drops back. Under heavy pressure, he catches the 2-point conversion. Great job there. They were able to convert.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the 2-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted to do and executed it perfectly.
Hit and dropped at the 24-yard line. They'll start this drive at the 24-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Give to the tailback. Dropped behind the line. So they'll go to the locker room with the score even. He kicks it. Fielded at the 4. Dropped at the 24-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Romo is lined up under center. Single backfield. Defense is getting pressure. Incomplete. No connection this time. The defense nearly came away with a sack. They'll have to settle for the incompletion.
And even though the blitz didn't get there that time, it just accelerated that clock in the quarterback's head, forced him to throw it out there a little bit sooner than he wanted, and led to the incompletion.
On the ground with a tailback. He's brought down around the 29-yard line. Barber picks up 5 yards with the carry.
Let's go, baby.
Romo is in the shotgun. 3 wide receivers this time.
Let's go.
He's looking to throw. Dumps it out right. Almost intercepted. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Welker back deep to return. Punts it, and he got a good one here. Welker fields it at the 26. He's tackled at the 35. And that return should set this offense up nicely.
He did a good job there, finding a seam and getting up the field. You know, a lot of people don't realize that being a punt returner or a kick returner is one of the toughest jobs in the NFL. There's a whole lot of things that could go wrong, and only a few that can really go right.
Bad luck as he drops it. The quarterback's just relieved that one wasn't picked off.
You're right, Tom. He knows he just got away with one there. That's a ball he should have never thrown.
Blue 20. Blue 20.
Down. Wide.
Looks to pass. Scans the field. Pass is complete. And they get him around the 44-yard line. Gain of 9. From their own 44-yard line. 3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
Let's go. Hey, never quit, fellas.
It's a pass on 3rd and short. He finds the tight end in open space. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up 4th. It's 4th down. The Patriots are lining up to punt it away. The Cowboys have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. He gets it away. It'll go out at the 34-yard line. The defense played exceptionally well the last time this offense had the ball.
Here we go.
Romo drops back. Throws it out. He's there for the catch. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Romo will hand it off. He gets to about the 34-yard line. After that run, they might want to give him the ball a few more times.
I agree. It looks like the defense is a little tired out there. Whatever the case, they're having a tough time now stopping the run.
He drops back. Here's the throw. Brought down at the 23. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch. I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
Come on, D. Hey, Rex. Play ball. You got that?
The halfback with the carry. Brought down behind the line. The interior defensive lineman got off the ball very well on that one.
You know, and typically that works for the offensive line because they're trying to simulate a pass set, allow those guys to get into their rush lanes and simply push them past the ball carrier. That time they pushed him right into the ball carrier.
They'll give it off here. And he just got hammered. 3-yard gain by the running back.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Past the line. Tackled at the 19. Just a short gain that time after the scramble.
Well, it beats a sack anyway. If it's not there, just pull the thing down, get what you can, and then take your lumps.
He's got it. Not much doubt as he puts that one right through the uprights. Kicks it off. He breaks the tackle. Big hit there to bring him down. Their last drive ended with a 3-and-out. They'll set up shop at the 26-yard line. First down now and 10 to go.
Ready. Blue 20. Blue 20.
Green, 2-man. Right. Dre slide.
Drops back on first down. Looking for a receiver. Brings this one in. Goes out of bounds right around the 34-yard line. Nice little pickup on that pass pattern.
And I really shouldn't feel this way, but I get a little nervous every time this guy goes up to make a catch, you know, because he's had a little bit of a history of dropping some balls, but today doing a nice job hanging on and a big play there.
Can't hang on. Gaffney was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. 3rd down and 2. Ball on the 35-yard line. Maroney alone in the backfield.
Blue 20. Blue 20.
Drops back, and they're coming after him. There for the reception. Great job to haul in that first down pass.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
Hey, let's go, baby. Play your assignments, man.
Watson takes off in motion.
Don't let your man make the play.
Back to throw. Throws it short. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
20. Blue 20.
And straight ahead we go with the fullback. And they get him at the 43-yard line. 4 yards on that play. That'll bring up third down. That brings up another third down attempt. Brady is back in the gun.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
Let's go, D.
Head.
Come on.
Gives to the back. He gets out to about the 45-yard line. They tried to get the first on the ground, and they were denied.
Denied indeed, and probably the next time you see them in a short yardage situation, you'll get the same formation, a play-action pass, and try and take advantage of how aggressive that defense is.
Gets it away cleanly. It'll go out at the 33-yard line. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points.
Come on, D. Come on now.
On the ground with a tailback. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. That looks like a 1-yard gain.
The defense did a nice job there jamming the running back, bringing the outside linebacker on a blitz. Sometimes those outside backers a little more athletic and can really help stop the run.
Turbo, Simba, peel one finger.
He's dropped around the 37-yard line. Barber gets 3 yards on the carry. 3rd and 6. Ball on their own 37. The Cowboys set up in the gun. Drops back. He passes short. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. And a great pass by the quarterback to convert for the first.
And what we're seeing out of this quarterback is a variety of throws. Yes, he has the ability to zip it in there when he needs to, but we've also seen some touch throws, a very complete repertoire.
Back to throw. The pocket is collapsing. Hobbs knocks it away. Owens was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Only one man back.
Don't lose your bite. Fargo. We stop the run first. Pony.
They give it to the tailback. Gains his way to the 46-yard line. Barber gets 8 yards on the play. 3rd down and 2. Ball on the 46. Romo is in the gun. 3 wide receivers. Witten in motion. It's a pass on 3rd and short. Short throw to the left. Knocked out at the 35. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
Dallas motions left.
Stay right. Hey, back. See.
Back to pass. He's dragged down on the play. They're going to have to figure out a way to block him, or he's going to keep getting back there.
You know, I couldn't agree more. This is one of those guys that's sneaky fast. Even when I watch him on tape, he looks fast and he looks talented, but then you see him in person, and all of a sudden he's turning that corner so much faster. I think the same thing's happened to this offensive line. They weren't ready for this.
Looks left. Heaves it deep. Owens was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. The Patriots line up with a quarter defense. There are 7 defensive backs on the field. Play fake. Strong throw to his left. He couldn't hang on to it. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 14. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. He drops back. Brady will be dropped in the backfield. And that blitz worked to perfection.
As a quarterback, you understand where your protection is and what you can protect. If you can't protect a certain side, you have to throw it hot. That time the quarterback missed the hot read and paid the price.
Passes to his left. And he made a great open field tackle. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Get your hands up front.
Drops back with the pass. Newman knocks it away, and the pass will fall incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And those are the kind of big 3rd down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Gets it away cleanly. Newman takes it at the 47. And they get him at the 45. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Here's the give. Loose football. He scoops it up. And that was not a good time for a fumble.
Well, there's really never a good time for a fumble, but you can tell that he just got sloppy with that football. He broke down on his fundamentals, and he gave it up.
Wide, 20. Wide. Regular.
Looking to throw. He throws a bullet out to his right. He's tackled around the 41-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
Tackled right around the 36-yard line. 4-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go right.
The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers.
Wide, 20. Wide, 20.
Regular. Let's turn the ball. Turbo.
Brady Trent back to pass. Draw play. And the halfback has nowhere to go. They line up at the 37.
Let's stop it right now.
Shotgun formation.
Hard count.
Blue, 20. Blue,
He's looking to throw. Screens it out. He's going to be tackled for a loss. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Hansen is waiting for the snap. Punts it. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Barber takes it left. And they get him at the 22-yard line. Barber gains about 2 yards on the run. 2nd and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line. Romo is under center. Only one in the backfield this time. Here's the give. And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line. And with that carry, the running back just went over 100 yards on the day.
Those big guys up front, they just keep pushing the defense back. At some point, now you're going to have to do something to try and stop those running lanes, but then look out. The passing is going to be wide open.
Here's the halfback. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Welker fields it at the 31. He's brought down at about the 47-yard line. And that was a pretty nice return there, Chris.
He was just a couple of steps away from breaking that one all the way. This coverage team better start stepping up, or he's going to take one in for 6.
Wide 20. Wide 20.
You got close one. Keep your eyes open. Leo.
They hand it off. He's dropped at the 48-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. The Patriots line up with an offset eye backfield.
Ready. Blue 20. Blue 20.
Maroney gets the ball. He's dropped for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
Wide 20.
Watch the switch. Watch the hard count. It's on 3.
Back to pass. He throws left. And they get him at the 46-yard line. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
He gets it away. Into the end zone for a touchback. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll go from the I formation. Witten motioning to the left. He drops back to pass. With the catch. Tackled at the 27. Gain of 7 through the air on that play.
Good play design there. Very solid protection. Gave the quarterback time to examine the whole field until he finally found the open man.
Left call. New call. Z-cap.
The Cowboys put a man in motion to the right. Back to throw. Throws it short. No one can come up with it. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Barber lines up as the single back. There are 4 receivers split out wide. And they'll try and get the first through the air. He's going to take off. Brought down at the 31. Picked up a few yards on the scramble, Chris.
And you know, this quarterback is one of those guys who's willing to run with the football. We've seen that in the past. So you have to be aware on defense that he has the ability to pick up a first down with his legs.
Looking to throw. And they drop him for the sack. And they're able to get to him on that one.
Great job there getting to the quarterback. The defense went with the bull rush and just manhandled this offensive line. They've got to be more stout. They've got to be able to hold up in protection.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Real. Don't give him a yard. Turn over, D. Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
He's looking to throw. Short pass. And it's caught. And they get him at the 32-yard line. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
He drops back. Passes. Can't hang on. They're unable to convert the 3rd and long situation, and that will bring up 4th down. So, at the end of 3, the score is 20-17. The Cowboys line up to punt. New England is lined up. They look like they're sending the house after this punt. Punts it, and he got a good one here. Welker fields it at the 22. Tackled at the 43-yard line. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out. Surveys the field. It's completed. Brought down right around the 50-yard line. Watson gains 7 yards with the catch. So that'll make it 2nd down. Big set this time with 2 tight ends.
Wide 20. Wide 20. Numbers.
They'll give it off here. And they get him around the 50-yard line. They got little there, and that makes it 3rd down. We've got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on the 50. The Patriots come out in a 2 tight end set.
Blue 20. Blue 20.
They might have mistimed the snap on that one.
Full start, offense.
And we'll replay 3rd down.
And the quarterback's thinking, thanks a lot, guys. Now we have some heavy-duty lifting to do.
Hey, watch the screen. Hey, watch this, man. Keep coming.
Ready. Wide 20. Wide 20.
Base.
Looking to throw. With the hard throw out to his left. Tackled at the 45. They just get enough for the 1st down.
Pretty gutsy play call that time. Anytime you're in a 3rd and long situation, it is tough to dial up those passes, take a chance trying to pick up a 1st down. A lot of coaches will just run a draw there. Not this guy. He went and got paid off.
Moves up in the pocket. Comes down with it. Knocked out of bounds around the 40-yard line. He's put up some nice yardage. Well, he's certainly done his part, but the rest of the team's going to have to step things up a notch or 2. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers.
Ready. Wide 20.
He rolls right. And they get him at the 8. Hard to cover, pure speed.
And the worst part was you could see the defender thought he had him covered at one time, but there's just no match for that kind of speed.
Ready. Blue 20. Blue 20.
Please, look. Let's go.
Drops back to pass. Throws it short. Makes the catch. Not much on that play.
No gain.
They'll need 7 for the score.
I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
Brady lines up in the shotgun. He has 4 receivers in the formation.
Wide 20.
Again with the run. Brought down around the 7-yard line. No gain, and so it'll be 3rd down. 5 DBs on the field. He's looking to throw. Huge pressure by the defense. Tackled at the 6. They complete the pass, but it won't be enough for the 1st.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that looks good in the stats for the quarterback because he gets a completion, but for this offense, it's going to bring up 4th down. Huge play defensively to make that stop.
Right down the middle. Solid kick that time, and he puts it right through the uprights, converting for the field goal. He kicks it. Jones from the 1. Dropped at the 27-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They'll start at the 27.
Let's get off this field, man.
Romo comes to the line with 3 wide. Gets it off. There for the catch. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Hand off to the left. He's brought down at the 49-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 49. I formation here. They go with the toss. He's tackled at about the 47-yard line. Barber gains around 3 yards on the toss play.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Tackled about the 43-yard line. And it looks like he just barely got the first.
Yeah, it's almost like he knew exactly where that first down marker was and just got enough for the first down.
Romo drops back on first down. Brings it in. Brought down at the 41-yard line. It's completed, but the defense appeared to be waiting for it. Not much there at all.
That's part speed and part anticipation by this defensive unit. They're always in great position, and you'll rarely see them get burned on passes like that.
Let's go quick games. 44 press. 44 press. Let's go.
Run left side. And they get him right around the 38-yard line. Gain of 2.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
The defense has him surrounded. And it's completed. That was a nice catch. He went up leaving his body susceptible to the hit, but he came down with it and got a first down.
And there you see just a little bit of how tremendous these athletes are in the NFL. The ability to go up above the defense and make a play like that was fun to watch.
First down, looking to throw. Still perfect on the drive. He's in for the score. And that's about as well executed a play as you can ask for.
And that's no fluke right there. We saw him hit that play a couple of times in practice the other day. That's something they're going to come back to until you find a way to stop it.
Here's the point after. The kick is up. Extra point is good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. He kicks it. He'll return it from the 1. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. The Cowboys has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set.
Wide, 20.
He looks to throw on first down. He throws a bullet out to his left. He gets knocked out of bounds around the 42-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Handoff up the middle. He's tackled at the 49-yard line. Takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. Brady is in the shotgun. 3 receivers wide this time.
Wide, 20. Wide, 20.
He'll get it again. And they get him around the 50-yard line. And the halfback has nowhere to go. 3rd down and 2 to go. Ball on the 50. New England goes with the ace set here. New England sends a man in motion. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Hit and drop behind the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He's looking to throw. Rifles this one out to the right. Brought down at the 31. That's a great 4th down conversion.
Yeah, but you don't want to make a living on 4th down. You'd like to execute a little bit better on the first 3 downs. Let's see what they can do here.
He fakes it. The quarterback is dropped. And that was a great blitz by the linebacker on that play.
He just read that play perfectly, was able to come free and get the quarterback. We're starting to see this more and more in the league now, where guys fake like they're going into coverage, then come in for the sack.
They give it to the tailback. Tackled around the 30-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Passing situation for the offense here on 3rd and long. New England lines up in a shotgun set.
Blue 20.
Hey, never quit, fellas.
Hands it off. And they get him around the 26-yard line. Falk gets about 4 yards on the draw play. And he got plenty of distance on this one. He missed it. That's a tough miss. He usually makes those kicks. So the score is still the Patriots 20, the Cowboys 27. Barber alone in the backfield. Romo hands off to the left. What a brutal hit. That's a 3-yard gain.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
All right, here we go. Gun. I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
He drops back to pass. With the pass, makes the reception. Brought down at the 49-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Back to throw. Fires it out. Right through his hands. He almost had the pick. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
Here we go.
Drops back. Throws a bullet. Tackled at the 23. That catch puts him over 100 yards receiving.
Not much doubt is there, Tom, as to who this quarterback likes. He found the guy that he's most comfortable with, and he doesn't care which coverage you're in. He's going to this guy.
They'll keep it on the ground again. He's hit hard on the play. Gain of 2.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
They'll give it off here. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. Dallas with a 1st and goal with their eyes on going up by 2 scores.
Here we go.
Romo will look to pass. Now he's scrambling. And he can't make the catch. Owens was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. And this is play number 8 on this drive. They'll come out in the eye. Barber gets it on the inside. What a shot! A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Inside give. He doesn't get back to the line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
And right down the middle. He put that one right through the upright. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Hobbs from the 1. At the 30. And he gets brought down hard. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game.
Ready. Fargo.
Somebody make a play. Regular. Buffalo.
Drops back on first down. Bats it away. What a play by the defender.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
They come out in the nickel.
Roll. Hey, inside.
Blue 20. Blue 20.
Go, baby. Come on. Hey. We got close line. Come on.
Looking to throw. Makes the grab. He's dropped at the 42. Picked up about 6 yards that time. So it's third down now. The offense will need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Wide 20.
Watch the fake.
Regular.
Rush.
Back to pass. Makes the throw out to his right. Newman catches it. Interception. Why did he even make that pass?
Yeah, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick, just a real heads-up play.
Up the middle with a fullback. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. Dallas is going with the offset eye backfield.
Here we go.
Let's go right.
Over.
They hand it off. He didn't get back to the line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
They go with the run. Dropped behind the line. They denied him the first down on that run.
Yeah, they were lucky just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I don't like the call when you're in a third down situation. I'm paying the quarterback so much money. He's getting the ball there.
Dallas is protecting against the pass. They're in the dime.
Blue 20.
Let's go. Let's play ball.
Regular.
Right.
Back to pass. Looking for an open man. Down the sideline. To the 10. Touchdown. That's 6 points on the board, and that'll get them in great position to win this thing.
They're in great position, but it's not over with yet because this other team has a pretty good offense and the ability to go the entire length of the field to win this one.
They're lining it up for the point after. Kick is up, and good. And the coach has no other option than to call for the onside kick. We'll see if this kicker can get a good bounce as they line up for the onside kick. The onside attempt. Hit and dropped at the 43-yard line. Tough break as they can't come up with a recovery.
Well, that just might have sealed their fate there. The other team's probably going to just now try to use up as much time as they can, slowly milk the clock, and secure this victory.
Brought down at the 37. Barber gets 6 yards on the play. So second down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first.
Oh, yeah, bark. Get your hands up front. Let's go now, let's go. Hey, watch the swag. Watch the swing.
Again with the run. And they get him at about the 29-yard line. And that should just about do it.
That was a big-time clutch run right there to try and seal this game up. It looks like all they're going to have to do now is just sit on the ball.
They'll give it off here. Tackled at the 26-yard line. Barber gets about 4 yards on the play. It's 2nd and 6 coming up. Ball on the 26-yard line. The Cowboys line up with an offset eye backfield. Barber left side. And he will lose yardage on the play. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
And he'll just kneel it here. It's 4th down. This one will be from 45 yards out. And this was a good one. Our final score is the Cowboys 30, the Patriots 27.